I think the interesting thing about airports is that they are so sharply driven by necessity, and that therefore they are a response to an urgency which I think in the Western world, architecture and urbanism haven't felt in the same way for a very, very long time.
Perhaps that's the most important thing, and the impact that this has on the community. And I think as architects we're generally trying to make a contribution to our cities, and airports are becoming that key piece of infrastructure that is allowing cities to thrive and flourish and become better connected places.
I find it interesting that there is both an irrational and a rational component to airports, where the parameters that you need to respond to are very rational, but the speed almost forges sometimes irrational scenarios, and it's kind of a fast forward of the evolution of the city.
Airport design is one of the key opportunities to create iconic architecture. They're very public facilities, and when you have an opportunity for greenfield development, then you have an opportunity to create something that could be iconic. If you put the last 100 years of aviation as a backdrop, the one thing we can say about the future is that we know it's going to change. We don't know exactly what that impossible situation is that's going to introduce the change, but we do know it's coming. That's going to continue to happen, and that's going to continue to put pressure and provide opportunity for what's happening at the airports and terminals.
The thing with this type of projects as an airport is that we've got to combine three concepts: flexibility, velocity, and connectivity. Who knows if tomorrow we are going to fly to the moon or arrive to the terminal thanks to the Hyperloop. We need to have this vision and this flexibility, and not putting some pieces of terminals each 10 years.
I think there is a lot of responsibility, there is an important contribution, but most importantly, it's quite an exciting process. You have to really be open about just learning.